Welcome to the Animated Critics review of Tron Legacy. Now, this is the closest we've come to what Avatar was able to accomplish last year, proving that when a film is made specifically for the 3D illusion from the onset, it is well worth it. Many people are comparing Tron Legacy to Avatar across the internet. The interesting thing about the comparison is that Tron uses 3D in a more gimmicky way. The beginning is all 2D, although the opening title sequence is in 3D, and the film switches to 3D once we enter the computer world. It's a great idea, but it definitely feels more like a ride at an amusement park. It also begs the question, will this movie be worth it on DVD without the 3D effect? There's no need to see the original before checking out the sequel, mainly because they give you plenty of backstory, perhaps spending a little too much time on it, but also this movie takes place years after the original. Also included is one of the most awe-inspiring Disney logos at the film's opening. Jeff Bridges is great as always, and even his CG clone, Clue, works well in the movie, which is good news for those who weren't fans of the CG Schwarzenegger in Terminator 4. Olivia Wilde gives a fine performance as Cora, who teams up with Sam, the main character, and reunites him with his father, Jeff Bridges. Garrett Hedlund's performance reminds me a lot of Sam Worthington's in Avatar. He fits the part, does a fine job, but he just doesn't have the strength of the other cast members. Michael Sheen makes an appearance as a crazed nightclub owner, something that strangely doesn't seem out of place in The Grid. The world of Tron Legacy, or The Grid, is spectacularly detailed, more so than you would think possible. It's not unlike the detail in the Forest of Pandora in Avatar. The action sequences are enthralling enough, especially when the Daft Punk score kicks into high gear, although they did leave me wanting more. And for such a long film, coming in at 2 hours and 7 minutes, Tron Legacy has very few scenes, and the movie ultimately could have played much better had it been cut down by 15 or even 20 minutes. Regardless of its shortcomings, Tron Legacy is a solid piece of work and worth seeing. Any sci-fi fan is guaranteed to love it, and regular audiences will certainly be entertained. With such a downer summer for movies, it's nice to see this year go out with a bang. This is a must-see in 3D theaters. If you have a choice, see this on an IMAX screen. Not only will the visuals be more impressive, but the Daft Punk score will boom on that 7.1 surround sound in those theaters. I'm giving Tron Legacy 3.5 out of 4 stars.